I'm trying to begin without it being awkward, because we already
Yeah,
started like 10 minutes ago.
it's impossible to begin. Just say,
Hello, first-time listeners to the Game Podunkast. I am Jordan Haygood, or one of the editors for Game Podunk, and who are these guys?
Hi, my
um,
name's number 905. I'm a moderator at the community.
I'm also a moderator, and I'm GP's official bully.
you didn't say
And I'm
who.
Beryl. Sorry, I am Beryl. By the way.
Yep, I'm also an editor, senior editor, in fact. So
Oh,
you know,
yeah, big whoop.
take that, Marshall Henderson.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't say your name.
And I'm the flavor here, Khorne.
Yep, the ethnic flavor.
You're a flavor?
That sounds
Yes.
Fair enough. Anyway, well, what games are we playing lately? I mean, I'm playing Zero Escape. I'm playing Zero Escape at the moment. I have to review it. I was playing Xenoblade. That game is freaking long.
Hell yeah, it is.
What do they say about it?
Easy.
Been playing it hours on end for like the past year.
It was like 60 to 70 hours.
Maybe it would help if I wasn't such a completionist, and didn't get all like quests along the way. I mean, kind of bad for a reviewer, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Just don't do anything. That's my philosophy. When I review,
Just don't do anything.
Yeah, play the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, that's enough.
I got the idea.
Yeah. There are characters in this. There's maybe a story. I don't know. Who cares?
It doesn't matter.
10 out of
Looks
10.
great. You're the
Okay.
publisher. Alright, who else is playing stuff? Well, I'm playing Persona 4 Golden as of right now, and that's literally all I've been playing this last week. And
I
yeah.
feel that.
I hear a lot of good stuff about that. I haven't played it yet.
It's the best game for me.
What else has been played in this?
I'm playing DMC, Devil May Cry. I guess that's the clearest way to denote that I'm playing the newest one. In text, you can always leave the M lowercase and you get the idea across, but a little harder in voice. It's, I don't know. I was really negative on it leading up to the release, but I heard enough things that I bought it. I was curious enough to try it out.
It is 2013, so when you say Devil May Cry, I think people might kind of assume that you're referring to the newest one.
Well, I'd hope.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably not.
Nope.
And Khorne's playing nothing, right? Is that what you said?
Yep, nothing.
You're in a game podcast and don't play games.
You asked me to be on this.
Fair enough.
Shots fired.
Oh, Khorne. Well,
I might play Persona 4 at some point next week.
Persona 4 the Golden or the original?
Not the old one. I've yet to
Golden or
finish
silver?
the original.
Do you want to play Gold or Silver Persona? See, the good thing about Silver is you get Lugia.
So out of the people who actually play games, how often do you play?
Aw.
Probably every day. Something, at least.
Yeah.
I'm currently, as we're speaking, playing Persona, so fairly frequently.
My time really varies. When I was playing Xenoblade, it was like upwards of 10 hours a day. My
What?
My-
10 hours a day.
some
I'm
days,
gonna wait 10 hours a day.
some days. Some days I would get up and do nothing but just to, get the review out and all.
Yeah.
Now I guess it'd be like
What?
4 hours or maybe 3, I don't know.
Khorne there doesn't. He's not even awake 10 hours a day, and even if he were, he couldn't do anything 10 hours in a row.
He sleeps for 14 hours. Are you like a cat or something?
Yes.
Yes, I'm a cat.
Oh, poor Khorne.
Poor little Khorne.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Kawaii kitty kitty.
Oh, jeez.
Cats sleep
I
like
regret this.
15 hours a day on average.
Yes.
We
That's
are
good
what-
information for this games podcast.
Anyway, I don't know. I try to sneak in at least 2 hours a day. Like, I generally at least find a way to play a handheld game, like, at least once a day during the day.
Oh, I thought you were sleeping.
No, sleeping. I mean, what?
God. Ugh,
Gr-
oh, slept
Well,
sleep.
there it goes.
There's no longer. Anyway, I do play games a lot. Sometimes, a very unhealthy amount. I will not refer to how much I played Meru in 4 days. Kill your Meru, but yeah, play games.
Yep.
Are we going to?
Games are cool.
Shut up, you don't play any games, Khorne.
Get out of here! No, I'm
Aw.
kidding.
I don't even know why I'm here.
Yeah, no. Nobody does.
Where am I?
Oh boy.
Yep.
So I'm the only international host.
Yep.
The only one who... I had something else special.
What is special about
Whatever.
you?
Let's move on, come on.
Okay, fine.
So if we're gonna follow our outline, discuss what type of games we like. I personally like to play RPGs a lot, but I do actually play.
Oh, do you?
I do.
I'm not convinced Bear likes any games.
That,
Oh, oh, oh.
Only if it involves barrels, right?
exactly. If it
So
doesn't have
RPGs.
barrels,
So, like-
it doesn't any higher.
The original Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Nope. 10 out of 10.
All those barrel smashing games?
Yep. And that barrel racing game on the Wii, Donkey Kong Barrel or something.
Barrel Racer?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. And Star Ocean 2, that gets a 10 out of 10.
Sure. It had barrels in it.
Exactly. That's a barrel in every town.
Do you like Sets with No Tempest? That had a barrel in it.
Yes.
What are you talking? Don't. That's
Whoa.
not. Around here.
Anime.
Wrong podcast. Sorry.
But yes, I play a lot of games. I like RPGs. I guess I'm the resident RPG guy of
Eh.
GP, but not really.
I love RPGs myself. I mean, stories are cool.
Yeah. Stories are cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they're alright.
I guess I'd say maybe on more action games. Really like shoot 'em ups and hack and slash games.
Nice.
And but I mean, I still play. It feels like the video game equivalent of when people say, you know, I like everything except rap and country, but I pretty much will play anything except strategy and sports.
Yeah,
That works.
I usually play like everything except for sports, unless it's like different types of sports games, you know, like I don't know, Mario Tennis.
I'm okay with like older ones or simpler ones. It's just, you know, some of those sports games you look at the control scheme and it's like
Yeah,
an app for a different country.
yeah,
So, I was gonna say, I was like, football games are like some of the most complicated games I've seen. Like just learning control scheme and like all kinds of like individual facets for like one play, and people like get it down. And I'm like, how do you do this? And I like play all kinds of strategy games. I'm like, I don't understand this.
yeah.
But
Some are you ever play though? Like, oh, I love RPGs. Really, you're always playing those strategy games.
they are the better ones of the RPG. Called out. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. They're not.
Anyway, and what about Khorne?
Khorne, what do you like?
Everything, I guess. Same with sports. I don't really.
He doesn't like any type of game. He doesn't play games.
Yeah, he hates
Oh,
video games.
Facebook
He hates
games.
games.
I love
Games.
Facebook games.
Oh, yeah,
Angry Birds. Angry Birds is my favorite.
You monster.
such a hardcore gamer over here.
He likes all games equally in the sense that he thinks they're all garbage.
Yep.
All games were created equal.
Some games are more equal than others.
I don't play anything. It's
That's not
You like-
true.
Video
You
games
like
are for
the-
nerds, man.
Fallout.
played what?
Fallout.
Fallout.
Yeah. You played that,
Fallout.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Did you like it?
Well, got it.
3 and New Vegas, and then that's it.
Were they goody?
All right.
All right. Now that we're done with doing dentistry on Khorne, I like video games sometimes.
Oh, you do
Well,
you?
yeah. I do.
You do.
I like RPGs. Not like those stupid ones that Barrel likes, but
Hey, you are playing Persona 4 right now. You shut up.
like actiony games, actiony adventure type games. You know, 905 said that Barrel didn't like any games, but I'm looking at his reviews all the way back to
Nothing has
Uh,
scored 7.5.
That's just
July
his forum persona, though. I mean, you look at him on Twitter, dude likes nothing.
Yep, I hate Persona. I'm always talking about how terrible everything about that is. But yeah, Barrel's only given the lowest score to the last story,
And Tales of Grace's Death got the same score, I think.
yeah, which is 7.5.
Yep.
Everything
So
else was
good.
8 or higher.
Sorry
So-
if I don't play games I don't like. Well, I don't review games I don't like, should I say.
Yeah,
No one
play
was
lots of
talking
games.
about Mugen Souls. You don't need to bring that up.
I was so close to reviewing that. I am so glad I know if I reviewed that. So glad.
905 isn't.
905. You do a lot of other not so good reviews. You did the
I've
same.
done some
slightly
pretty
more negative.
average reviews, and then just that one really bad one.
Yeah.
Hey, you're lucky you didn't have to play 007 Legends. That's my
Wow.
lowest score, 3. God.
Yep.
Yep.
My lowest score is
Nothing.
Aw,
Applicable.
poor little Khorne.
0 out of A.
Did you say 0 out of A?
Yeah, that's his scoring system's a little
Yeah.
weird.
We don't learn
that's
good
okay.
in New Zealand.
Crazy.
Oh, what was that, Khorne? You don't learn good in New Zealand?
No.
Is that what do we? I mean, tell us about New Zealand. What's going on there?
It's worse than America?
Nothing. It's all right. It's
Yeah.
summer here, so suck that.
It's summer. Alright.
We have
So let's have a
fires.
smooth transition. Oh, wait. Should I? I just cut Khorne off. Anyway, I was going to
Oh.
transition to discuss our earliest gaming memory. Should
Yeah,
I go
let's-
first?
Yeah,
If you want to, I mean,
around.
Well,
Yeah.
whoever wants to go first, I suppose.
I'll go first. I'll say my earliest game memory is playing Super Mario World or Kool-Aid Fighters on the Super Nintendo. I'll say Super Mario
Oh.
World because that is a safer bet,
Yeah.
and I won't respect from
You say
everyone.
Kool-Aid Fighters?
Yes, yes.
Wait,
Like the drink?
Kool-Aid fight? What?
Play Fighters, like the
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I know that game.
the fighting game.
I was
But
about,
yeah,
I was about to
very
say,
good fighting.
how many characters would be in Kool-Aid fighters? Different,
that'd be delicious.
different flavors of the same guy.
There will be the John Madden mascot version, and then there'd be like the animated one. They all fight each other, do basically the same thing. Anyway.
It's more interesting than
Plus through
PlayStation
walls.
All-Stars Battle Royale.
Oh,
Oh.
come on, man. Why you gotta take that cheap shot?
Low blow.
I had my Superman. I had donation to get those kills, win the game.
Did you just make a goof about the game that you were goofing on? In the goof about the game you were goofing on? You're the worst.
But yeah, anybody else? Because I
Well,
totally lost my thoughts.
Super Nintendo was, I mean, that was the first thing I played, and Super Mario World was also the first thing I played. I mean, unless you did play Clay Fighters, but yeah, it's because, well, yeah. I played that and Mario Paint with the little mouse that I lost, like, soon after I started using it.
Man, that Fly Swatter game was the best.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't really remember. I got like amnesia or something.
Man, that's
Oh.
recent. You sure that's your first memory?
I got Gamenesia.
Come on.
Yeah, Super
you
Mario
can't
World.
even-
Super Mario World just came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
I do watch home movies though, and it shows us playing our earliest games, so that helps.
Home
Helps
Movies
me
is a pretty good
remember.
That's what I thought he was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So I know I've told my story before. I'm not sure where, but my earliest memory is almost, but not quite, beating Super Mario Brothers 3. I don't know, the conditions for it. I imagine I warped around a good deal, but Super Mario Brothers 3, beat Bowser, was super excited. Paused the game to show my mom, and unfortunately, if you pause the game in the Bowser fight room before going through the door, the game soft locks. So I've beaten the game, but I've never actually seen the ending to it.
Aww.
Why were you
You
going
should
to
be
show
running.
Tragic.
Your mom would have been proud.
Yeah. But now she's disappointed.
My son is a failure.
You never quite beat Super Mario 3.
You never follow through with anything.
She has some weird guidelines for quality kids. You have to get to the credits.
In any
If you
game.
do not say thank you
No
to
son of
every
mine is
person
going
in
to
the
not get to
special
the-
thanks, you're worthless in this household.
Yep.
My turn.
Yes, go ahead.
You don't have a gaming memory. You don't even play games.
Oh.
Yes, I do. Alright, I didn't play games much as a kid. But, I
Oh.
don't know, my granddad had a PlayStation 1. So we'd go over to his place and play that. Then I think he got sick of us and just gave it to us so we could play it at home.
Oh, that's terrible.
And that's kind of it.
Someone managed to top mine in terms of being a downer. Wow, I'm impressed.
Your grandfather was so sick of you guys playing around at his house that he gave you a PlayStation 1 to make you stay home?
Yes.
Yep.
That's the gist of it.
My earliest PlayStation memory is my mother beating me with a PlayStation. No.
Jesus.
Are we talking one with, written out, so it's the smaller one, or are we talking the big gray one?
It's the big gray one. She just beat me with it for a little bit and stuck my finger in the little closey thing and slammed it a few times. This is horrible. You people are awful.
Is this the first time? Is this the first time telling people this?
No, we always knew he was an N64 kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's actually not
Is that
true.
why you were traumatized by the PlayStation?
Actually, never
Aw.
had it in 64. Yeah,
Well,
shame
there
on
wasn't
me.
much different.
What?
I just defended everyone.
Whose footprints are these?
But
I don't know. When I was a kid, or my mother used to love to play in arcades or whatever. So when they got married, my father bought her an NES. So there's always been that in
So
the
you'd
house
stop
when I was
talking
growing
to her?
up. My mother's deaf. He didn't talk to her very much anyway.
didn't you hate
Nice.
Nintendo NES?
But
Didn't you hate the
Pretty much
NES?
the same.
yes, the NES is the worst console ever made. Sorry everyone, it just is.
Yeah, why couldn't it be like the Xbox or something?
Yeah, man.
Why couldn't it have rounded controllers like the Japanese version?
What the hell's an RF
Oh
adapter?
yeah.
Out of my face.
Get out of my face with that RF adapter.
No, really, those things were like the worst part of old gaming. God, I hate RF adapters.
They have
You guys don't know
similar.
how easy it is with your HDMIs.
Well, they have similar things for like adapters or whatever. Like if you don't have AV cables for for PS2 and stuff like that. It's basically an RF adapter. It's just like different. Look, I didn't have a TV with an AVI port. Okay.
And that's what happens when you're, gaming real early on. I mean, I'm much like you. My first, first gaming memories, Super Mario Brothers. But if you ask me what got me into gaming, I couldn't really tell you. It's just something that's always been around me. So
It just clicked.
Yeah.
Games rule everything around.
and my parents were into them. Like my mom and they actually sit and play the original Legend of Zelda and map it all out on graph paper, and it's just
Alright.
always been a part of my life.
Nerds.
Nerd.
Nerds.
Now that's how you know he was a real old school gamer, because he has to write down everything on note paper.
Yep. It was graph paper. Were you not even listening to his story?
Whatever. Detail.
Of course not. Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing that got me in the game was probably that my older brother got a Super Nintendo when I was born. Like,
Oh.
he started playing it, and then, as soon as I was old enough to understand what was on the TV other than, Biker Mice from Mars, I kind of
Oh man.
would not stop playing.
Remember Grease Monkey from Biker Mars? That guy who's just constantly leaking oil for some reason?
That's also in my home movies.
Okay.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Great.
Also, my uncle was a gamer when I was growing up. He lived in a freaking bus. So he was kind of,
Fun.
I would say cool when I was growing up. Now, looking back at it, I don't even, why would you live in a bus?
Jeez, why are you so judgmental?
I don't know. He did like to travel a lot, so I guess that might be why he chose, because
These are pertinent details if you want to judge someone. He likes to travel a lot, so yes, of course he's going to be in a bus a lot, because he's traveling.
well, it was a school bus, so
Well, you know what? You got plenty of seats.
he took the seats out.
Well, then you got all that room. Come on, man.
I know.
Bigger trailer.
I used to think it was, actually I still do think it was kind of cool, but cooler than the norm.
How did you handle the bathroom situation?
Do what?
In the bathing situation. Bathroom and bathing. How did that work?
Maybe it didn't.
Okay.
It
That's
has all
detailed.
those windows, so...
Okay.
Probably went to like a restaurant and used the bathroom for like showering and stuff.
Hmm.
Like, can I use your sink and your hand soap for my hair?
Okay. This is going down a dark path.
Yep.
Anyway, what got me into gaming? I would say I honestly didn't care for gaming when I was a kid. Like, I play like the most intimidating games, like not Super Mario World, but like Jurassic Park 2, Mega Man, like 3, and like I owned the most like difficult games imaginable, and I was always intimidated by gaming. So it wasn't until like after a while on my Game Boy Color, I started playing like Pokemon Red and Super Mario Legend of the Six Golden Coins. It started like
That's a
finally
good one.
clicking to me. Yup. And I think it was Six Golden Coins that really made me get into gaming, because after I beat it, like after just chipping away at it for like a year or so, I eventually I was like, oh, video games are actually playable. You can beat these things.
Yep.
They're not intimidating, but yeah, I think that really kickstart my interest, and yeah.
That's probably why people made fun of gamers back in the day, because not a lot of people would be playing them because, they'd be so hard. Early on, people would be so intimidated they wouldn't even become gamers.
And I can totally understand that.
Now it's like super easy these days, and everyone's a gamer, and
Yep.
That's not true.
Nearly
Not
everyone.
everyone's a gamer.
not everyone. I know. Khorne's not.
Yeah.
Called out again.
Pokemon. Pokemon, I think, is the root of everyone's best memories in gaming.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I always thought of gaming as being sort of like this, sit alone in a dark room or whatever and do it by yourself sort of thing.
Sit in a dark basement with your computer and...
No, this is going down a dark path again. But it's one of those things that you do by yourself. And Pokemon was the first time that I actually got a sense of, community from gaming, from actually doing things with other people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel the same way. Like after school, I would like play my Game Boy Color and with my friends and.
Link cable
Well,
party.
that was the first time you were able to play with friends without them coming over because I never had that.
Aw.
Yeah,
Oh.
same.
Man, wait a
That's why a lot
you
of
guys
my
are such
favorite.
bummers.
I know. That's why a lot of my favorite memories are, online. Just like online. I really like co-op games. So a lot of my memories are things like playing PSO online with friends and things like that.
Actually, I did have
Nerd.
brothers, so I did have somebody to play
That's a
with.
problem.
Yeah, it was. But
I played Donkey Kong Country with my mom.
Oh,
What?
That was the thing.
How?
That's a fun one. It's got 2-player, man. While one person.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
City.
Whenever, I mean, it wasn't really fun because you had to wait for the other person to die, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Marshall is so good at the game.
Yeah.
Probably screw up your partner there and like, hey, what's that? Oh, slap the controller out of their hand so they die.
maybe
Yeah,
you
my
should try jumping in
turn.
that hole. Actually, if you jumped in a hole,
Hey,
you
there's a secret down there.
No, really, it's a barrel. It's just off screen. You
Yeah.
just jump into it.
This game has millions of those.
Yeah, one of my friends showed me a strategy guide.
Oh wait, it wasn't that hole. Sorry.
My turn.
What about Khorne?
Warren,
Favorite memories?
favorite memories?
None. I don't know, like,
Depressing.
used to play games with a friend after exams. Bike home from Gears of War, I think. That was fun.
Actually, I really like playing co-op on that series in general.
No. Oh wait, no, everybody does that. All right.
So I mean, we've seen where we're from. How about where we're going? What game are you guys most excited about this year?
Pokemon.
This year, yeah, Pokemon is one of them, definitely. Wind Waker HD, just so I have an excuse to play that game again for like the 5th time. Of course,
Last of Us?
I haven't played that since like
The Last Guardian. Yes, can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last Guardian's
keep
definitely
on
coming out this
you'll probably have to wait some more.
Versus
year. Nah, it's
13.
probably
man.
coming out this year.
I can't wait for
Sure.
5 years from now.
Versus 13, man. It's gonna be so much better than 13.
No. Don't even bring that up.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We've got Lightning Return to keep us. Hold us over.
The only storm I care about is Metal Gear Rising.
Yes,
yeah.
Revengeance.
Yeah.
I need to play
There's
Revengeance
a
at
there's
some
a
point.
there's a GIF going around the internet of they've got Raiden and he's got a sombrero on and he's running towards a guy and then he puts on the box and the sombrero is still on the outside of the box and it's hilarious and I cannot wait for that game.
Now let's go back for a second. There's a what going around the internet?
A GIF.
Oh, huh?
A GIF.
Just the one. Just the one.
How many free
Okay.
gigabytes do you have on your computer, Marshall?
There's a peanut butter. .gif.
There's no such thing as GIFs unless you're talking about peanut butter.
Yeah,
GIFs and
peanut butter.
gigabytes.
There's a peanut butter going around.
There's some peanut butter.
Marmite's better anyway.
I am looking forward to E3.
Hmm.
If
I don't know.
if people keep their promises and announce stuff,
Yeah, they're gonna keep their promises. That's a thing they definitely do. Spoiler,
Maybe.
that's not a thing they do.
Behind doors, they'll announce everything, and then we'll be like, "Oh man, there's gonna be so much good stuff coming out later this year. You just gotta wait till the end of the year."
Delayed.
Or Nintendo will do like they did at TGS and just give this crappy thing, and then like 2 weeks later come out with a super awesome random Nintendo Direct thing.
Yeah, they've been announcing
Yeah.
so many,
That's
things at Nintendo Directs. I'm wondering what they're saving for the conferences.
Nothing.
New
That's the
console.
point.
Sometimes I think sometimes they just feel like doing whatever whenever they feel like it. They're like,
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
been
not
that
gonna wait for this conference.
for a
Let's release a direct.
So every other big corporation, just doing whatever. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that Xeno game to come out. That's not
Yeah.
gonna be this year, but
Yeah.
I was
We
disappointed.
don't have
I
to
thought it was a
fall
Xena game.
over here.
Shin Megami X, Fire Emblem, hype.
Yeah, that is totally not coming over here. I would be so.
I am not feeling it either, but I so want it to.
I'm thinking everything they announced is gonna come to America because, it was in English and they were kind
Yeah,
of
it was.
directing it to, English-speaking countries, namely America, because it's like the biggest.
Yeah, but New Zealand's the best. We got the quality,
fine.
you've got the quantity.
New Zealand sucks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, kind of do actually.
This is
What else is everyone looking forward to?
I already said The Last of Us. That looks like
Oh,
it might be.
Surprise. Didn't you not care for Uncharted or whatever? Or
Not really, but it looks
Yeah.
interesting.
that?
I don't know if that's gonna be good, but I have hopes for it.
Does look interesting.
Trying to think of everything that they say is gonna come out this year.
Hey,
Bioshock. Is that this year?
Tomb Raider looks
Hey.
pretty cool.
who's looking forward to Dead Space 3, huh?
Oh yeah. I love co-op in my horror games.
I'll take
Gotta.
that as a no one.
I'm looking forward to starting the first one.
Don't even waste your time. Just
Oh, I think Dead Space games are good. I think 1 and 2 are good. I don't know about 3. I can't make a judgment, obviously, but I don't care. I think people give 2 a bad rap or whatevs. They give it a bad rap.
mediocre. What's your face, Barrel? It's so mediocre. Mediocrity.
Mediocrity.
Actually, I think I did start that game on my computer, but my computer has a crappy graphics card, so it didn't work. I think everything was going through their bodies, and it was I don't know, PlayStation 1 or something.
So
I need a new
who's looking
computer.
forward to Dead Island Riptide?
I'm looking forward
jeez.
to that torso thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
what I want.
The Torso Edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good idea to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Although Marcus's recent post or article, they had the Fear 3 thing with the pregnant, whatever.
Oh
was it?
yes.
Yeah.
The chick from Fear 3. Or,
Yeah.
or Fear, I guess.
I forgot her name. Alma was it?
Yeah, Alma.
But I do think that was pretty bad too. So I don't know. Oh,
Animal Crossing.
oh yeah, get hype.
Oh
3DS.
yeah.
That's also coming out.
I actually do want to play that.
As do I, because Animal Crossing is dope.
Yeah.
Really tried to play one since the GameCube, but I'm still excited about the 3DS one. I did not care for the DS one though. Ugh.
There's that Ellen Page game coming out.
But-
The
What's-
Quantic Dream.
Oh
Beyond.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
aren't there 2 Ellen Page games?
Yeah. If you consider Last of Us.
Ellen Page Adventures. It's actually starring her.
Ellen Page with zombies and Ellen Page with. No, I'm not even gonna get into heavy rain arguments.
Yeah. May as well not, because we all already know and accept that Heavy Rain sucks.
Oh,
Oh,
I wouldn't say it sucks, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah, you
defend
would.
the storytelling either.
it was
No,
blah.
don't worry, you would.
It was blah.
That was pretty bleh, as an
Very
aside.
pretty at the time.
It was
Yeah, but also-
it was unique, but didn't do much.
It sucked.
But
I liked
don't
it till its story stopped making sense, where they just dropped all these
You
plot
mean
elements.
the first 5 minutes or something, right?
Look.
Hmm?
It
They stopped
sucked.
doing the blackout thing. That was annoying.
Yep.
Watchdog. Or Watch Dogs.
It sucked. Yep,
Yeah.
right. That's
That's coming out.
Do
Watch.
you think that's just this year? Do you think that is this year? Watch Dogs?
Probably not, but it's on the horizon.
Probably.
Hey, Barrel.
But
Barrel.
what?
Tales of Zillion.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I'm super hyped because I hear people are pretty disappointed in it. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in my son, but that doesn't mean that I don't want him to be around.
Okay. But the thing is that it looks like the combat system's kind of Vesperia-ish, and I kind of liked how Grace's F felt so different from other Tales games, like combat-wise. So, did I cut
That'll
off
still
the
be
second?
good.
Well, Fire Emblem's the one I'm looking forward to.
Your
Yeah,
boy.
that's a good one.
Fire
Yeah, boy.
Emblem. I like the demo a lot.
I have not played it. Don't need to play it. Already gonna buy it.
Still, it doesn't come out for another week,
Yeah,
Doesn't.
so I needed my fix.
I'll have plenty of time to play it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
And there's also DLC for that too, right? That's gonna come out in increments, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
well, if it's good, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rayman.
probably. Oh, go.
Rayman?
Rayman
Rayman.
Legends.
That's
Rayman, like,
gonna be great, probably.
that's a game coming up.
That is the one Wii U game to care about this year. I'm just trolling, kind of, not really.
Yeah. Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem, I'm looking forward to. Well, I'm kind of looking forward to Atelier Asia, but I would require defending on why I like those games.
Yeah.
I think they're good though. Oh, Bioshock and
That's exactly what I was gonna bring up. You read
but I'm
that?
actually pretty
Nobody
excited
cares
about
about
that.
Bioshock.
Actually.
Yeah, friggin' steampunk Bioshock, man.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess.
You
You're not looking forward
guess.
to it?
Look, I liked the storytelling in Bioshock, but I didn't like the story itself, or really the setting or characters or anything.
Not even the city in the sky thing.
I was talking about Bioshock 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't like what you see so far?
Not really. We'll see when it comes out. I'll probably play it, but I'm not making any promises to love it.
That's probably a good.
I promise to love it.
I know I'm
like it.
It's like making promises to your loved ones. I promise to love you eventually.
one day if you keep your nose clean and keep your act going straight, then maybe I'll love you one day.
It's like talking to a 4-year-old or something. Daddy, why?
Yeah, that is a lot like my son thinking about it. I know I'm completely the only one who gives any craps about it whatsoever, but the Old Republic has some expansion coming out in spring.
Yeah. Probably, but
And when I
What
say,
about-
I don't mean just on this podcast, I mean in the entire world.
Just log
Sure.
into that and no one's there.
Exactly.
Empty
Oh,
MMO.
Oh, Rambo, the video game. That's coming out this year, apparently.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Yep. It's an upcoming first-person shooter developed by Teon and published by Reef Entertainment. The game is based on the Rambo film series. No, not Keon. Get that anime crap out of
Aw.
here.
What do you get out? Khorne, Keith, come on.
Rainbow K-On!
What is wrong with you?
Stop bringing anime into this video game podcast, are you? I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of your lip.
Yeah, sick of your anime.
Sorry.
Your attitude's
Speaking of that,
getting out of hand.
Jiminy Christmas.
I am secretly looking forward to that Naruto game, even though I don't actually like Naruto.
I'm non-secretly looking forward to it.
You
Oh.
monsters. Both of you are monsters.
That game looks good, man.
I thought 2 was good. Shippuden, whatever, 2.
Ultimate
I-
Ninja Storm 2.
Yeah, whatever. Something Storm. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but those Ninja Storm.
Whether you like the show or not, that game looks good.
I
Yeah.
don't, and it doesn't, so...
Well, I mean, it does kind of Austra's Wrath kind of appeal though. Kind of like very flashy, like very cinematic, but I secretly like those. I like the second one, and I think the third is just going to be more of the second one, which is which is fine for rental costs. Anyway,
Hey, Barrel.
what?
Hyperdimension Neptunia victory. Why session?
We don't talk about that. Next topic.
Love that series. Oh.
Barrel
You can-
does love that series, but he doesn't like to admit it.
I admit I kind of like the second half of the Neptunia too, but everything about that game angers me. Everything else about
Yeah.
Everything about.
everything except I still played in its entirety, so I'm the worst.
Why do you have Nepgear tattooed all down your back though?
Nepgear? Who's Nepgear again?
Character, I think. I don't know. Looking at the Wikipedia page.
But I like Neptune though. She makes food puns and whatnot.
You and your.
Oh, puns. Jeez.
Anyway, we are talking
Troll.
about this way too much for a game that's not that good. In a series that's not that good. Anyway, what else is coming out this year? Soul
Like I
Hackers.
said,
What about Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter is that.
I like Monster Hunter.
I'm confused about the Monster Hunter thing. Like, there's 2 Monster Hunter games coming out 3DS soon, or Monster Hunter 4 and Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Is that right?
I think so.
Or is it just 3 Ultimate?
Sure.
I think 3 Ultimate might be the only one that's like officially announced to come out at a certain point. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Coming out in Monster Hunter 4 as summer in Japan.
Okay.
We're probably not going to see it until 30 years from now.
Probably. Or at all.
Yeah. If we ever see it at all, then we're probably not going to see it until
We have not seen the last couple of Monster Hunter games. Or at least the expansions or whatever.
Yeah.
How about Pandora's Tower?
Yeah.
Don't care.
Kind of.
Kind of, just to see what the buzz is about.
I mean, I feel like every time I look at the game, I'm like, that looks like something I played on the PS2 and wasn't very good at the time. It was like Rygar or something. Like, I'm just being me. But it has an interesting setting though. But I am very doubtful of the gameplay.
And you hate video games?
And I hate video games. Everything is lower than a 7.5 for me. Everything.
You belong here.
If it's lower than a 7.5, then that's basically a 0.
Exactly. Crisis 3? I kind of care about that.
I don't. I played Crisis 1 and I was like, I'm not that impressed. Then I played the demo or whatever of Crisis 2 and I was even less impressed.
I like
Oh.
Crisis 1. Crisis 2 is alright. And then Crisis 3 runs on Origin, whatever. We use Origin,
Yeah.
which is my arch nemesis now.
Oh.
It's because of Mass Effect. Did Mass Effect ruin it
Yes.
for you?
Fucking buy Mass Effect 3, put the disc in, fucking tells me to download it, and it's like freaking 14 gigabytes.
Alright. Good that you censored yourself 1 out of 3 of those times.
I'll bleep that out, don't worry.
Fucking EA.
Get it out,
no.
get it out.
Steam's been a bitch as well, far out. Took like a week just to get Just Cause 2 to download as well.
Well, to be fair, you got that carrier pigeons internet that you have.
Yeah, but they carry more now, it's like twice. They should be able to handle it.
What, 2 birds?
Yeah.
2 pigeons? Ah.
You just get 2 pigeons to like carry, I don't know, 2 gigabytes each.
Data
Like-
packets.
Probably like retarded pigeons.
Whoa.
Go to the wrong house.
Hey everyone, video games. Before we go down deeper into this dark hole of despair,
We already did
we all
that.
have- we all have to
Yeah.
remember, We Sing the 80s is coming out for Wii this year.
Oh, yes.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Does it have a certain song me and Marshall are lined up to sing?
I doubt it.
Oh, no,
That's
never mind.
Ooh,
We're not
they
doing
have-
that, by the way.
They don't have, or they do have "Don't You Want Me" by the Human League. That's a good song. "I Want to Break Free" by Queen.
That's a good song.
Yeah, it is.
I'm honestly really surprised Project
Rio by
Cross
Duran
Zone is. What?
Oh yeah, I'm really surprised by that. That it
Yeah.
got localized.
Yeah, like
Really
that was like I thought it was like what 5% chance, and hey, they sure are localizing a lot more these days.
yeah, like Namco Bandai's been kind of a champ lately. Like
And
They're bringing
Exceed.
Xseed's been a champ for a while.
Well, yeah, but
Alice,
they're continuing.
yep. They are continuing to bring what I want sometimes, oftentimes, usually.
Oh, Shirt. They have
Shirt.
Shirt. They have Kite and Black Rose from Dot Hack, and that.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
they got like Yuri from Tales of Vesperia, Estelle.
Yep.
They got all kinds of people. They got like even stuff like Resonance of Fate characters and all kinds. I don't know. Sakura War.
Valkyria Chronicles 3.
God, I want to play those characters. Anyway.
How terrible is it that they've got Mega Man
Yeah.
Legends characters in it? That's really rubbing the wounds in.
Look, they also have Valkyria Chronicles 3 characters, which also didn't come out here. There's a lot of saltiness to go around, technically.
I like Valkyria Chronicles.
Valkyria Chronicles is good. They didn't bring us
Yeah.
Chronicles 3.
It just didn't come over, and that game is fantastic.
They're like, hey, let's just release this game on the PS3. Oh, it didn't sell. Let's release it on the PSP. That'll get us more money.
Yep. And then let's not take it to the West, where every game always sells more.
3. I just don't understand. It's so good. But yeah, but Project Zone, that is a surprise they came over, and Namco Bandai no less.
Please, Barrel, please.
But
You mean Project Cross Zone?
whatever,
Get your Sister Act 2 together.
Whatever it's called.
same thing.
No, it's not. It's different things.
It's kind of hard
You know-
There's a giant X in the middle of that title.
You know what one of my favorite game series is on the SNES was?
No.
Mega Man Cross. That was a really good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's accurate.
Yeah.
My favorite comic book series is probably Crossman. That was a good one. I'm sure I can come up with a couple more, but let's move on.
yeah. We are done beating this. So I pronounced it weird. Whatever. I read it as I see it, I guess.
You say it as you read it.
Yes, use what I say. I don't know.
I don't know.
If there's an X, I say X.
What if there's a cross?
Then sideways X.
I guess. T is
T.
lowercase t.
Project T Zone. Sounds a little
Delicious.
game about tea.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a
That's
golf.
the-
Maybe it's a golf game or something.
I
Yeah, it
am
could be.
sure there's a bunch of handheld games that are about making tea. I am
Probably.
sure they are in Japan.
Tea Mama.
Probably. Let's see. You have to let your DS go idle for 3 minutes before you can do the next thing.
Put your
Right foot.
And then a Elite Beat Agents minigame after you finish the tea.
I would play in that case.
But yeah. What?
They have Shout by Tears for Fears and We Sing 80s.
Woo!
You are looking for like the worst stuff, aren't you?
What? What? You take that back before I...
I will
So,
not take it back.
Hey, he said Queen earlier, so obviously not.
Tears for Fears is one of the greatest bands ever made, first off. Secondly, I said Queen earlier.
Maybe.
No, not maybe, definitely.
What he says is true.
The fact proven by science.
You listen
They
to that
have
eye
really wanna hurt
patch.
the culture club. Yes, listen to my eye patch. That goof is not going to make any sense to anyone listening to this.
Yes, it won't.
I have an eye patch.
Let's let them guess.
Just add Marshall on Skype and look at his eye patch.
Yeah, add me on Skype at ssj4gohan@verizon.net, and then you could see it. I have an eye patch.
Or just imagine him being a pirate.
Yeah, imagine me being a pirate.
That's good
Definitely
enough.
not Big Boss.
It's not worth following him on. Adding him on Skype. I almost said something else.
Don't follow me on Skype. I don't know how you do that.
That's a little. It's a little creepier.
Yeah.
You don't exactly do anything but just watch him.
He just scratches his chest and bleeds. That's all Marshall does.
I don't know why it bleeds. I don't understand.
Because you keep hurting yourself.
No, I don't. It just happens. I don't do anything to it. It just feels irritated. So I'm like, hey, chest, what's going on down there? Oh, there's blood everywhere. Yes, it's doing that. It's making that sound.
Is there like alien coming out of it or something?
Not this time. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I was hanging out with some xenomorphs and then one just kind of put one in.
Did you say not this time?
Not this time.
Did it happen before?
Not yet, but I'm saying I was hanging out with some xenomorphs one time and things got a little bit crazy and you don't know. Stuff happened. We made out.
It wasn't easy, but I found a way.
Got drunk and things happened.
Yep.
My chest hurts afterwards, and that's a story.
Yep.
Maybe you're having a heart attack.
Yeah, probably.
Like he's growing
So
arms and
powerful
just
that just comes out your chest.
your heart's just like slashing at your chest.
Yeah.
That's what hearts do, right?
Yep, that's what they do. I mean, my heart's always beating, so there's got to be a goof in there somewhere. We'll workshop it. We'll get back to you next week.
Maybe.
All right, guys, it's the end of the podcast. If you want to follow us on Twitter, I'm Captain J, and who are you guys?
I'm Barrel. I go by Barrel Master at Twitter at Barrel Master. You can find me on Game Podunk as well. I don't know why. I occasionally write reviews there, but really I just kind of bully everyone. And
yeah, definitely go to that site. That's
Yeah, go to the site
that's
that
kind
this
of important.
it's kind of important.
Yeah.
It's probably where you'll find this anyway.
And it's also a good idea to follow at Game Podunk. You know. If you
Yeah,
wanna get them up.
definitely. Yeah, if you want to follow the site at Game Podunk,
No spaces.
Yeah.
Uh,
No spaces. There's also one that says like underscore news or something. I don't know what that is, but you know.
Is that active?
no, I don't.
Yeah, that is.
I think it
that
still
is not
exists.
active.
But I
Don't
don't
talk,
think.
don't talk
worry.
about it. It didn't happen. We only talk about Game Podunk.
Shh, don't worry about it. Shh.
How about you, Marshall?
You can find me also on the GamePodunk.com where I do news and stuff. Theoretically.
He also
But,
has a
you know.
Twitter.
I also have a Twitter. Did you guys know?
He didn't want. I don't think he wanted you guys to know that.
At XXX Sephiroth.
He doesn't like
Yep.
people following him.
You can find me at XXXXXX.
Cross Sephiroth.
You can find me at cross Sephiroth cross 66, or at my real Tweeto, which is at rdawesome. Do that, you know.
My turn.
Yes, go for it.
Twitter, Khorne47, Khorne, not the food.
But he
Also,
is.
I'm on chat. Yes, I'm on Game Podunkast, usually on chat. You can meet fabulous people like KickU and who else is on?
Watch out for Barrel.
Yep, right.
Watch out for that
Watch out
guy.
for Barrel.
He's
He will
creepy
kick
as
you.
hell.
Yep, Barrel's an awful person.
Terrible.
He keeps kicking me as well. I never do anything wrong. Just
Never,
minding my
not
business.
once.
We're out of chat.
Yep.
I never speak out of turn, diss anyone important, nothing.
No cursing
Keep my head
either.
down. No cussing.
Good kid,
Never
good
said a
kid.
bad word.
Yep.
Hey guys, I'm 905. You can follow me at
MP carry.
yeah. What my other self just said.
If he hears this, this writers.
I'll edit it out before he gets a chance to.
Nope, you are adding that in the podcast.
Okay. I have the power. Well, yeah, that's it. See you guys next week.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Should I sing again, or is that taboo on this?